Wow. Wait, we see the Mario Ditto? This is
Okay.
legit?
All right, Mario Ditto.
I guess it is. So the funny part about this matchup is that Mario is really good at escaping Mario combos because of the weight. So he can out-B out of a lot of stuff. He can also, like, he doesn't get combo as hard as, like, Mario can combo the characters. So this matchup is a lot more neutral-based than most of Mario matchups, where generally it's like he wants to get that grab and then get a good combo going. This is, like, actually more neutral. They also opt for more up throw than down throw because apparently it's just better overall.
Yeah, but do either of these Marios know that? That's the question.
I mean, I see up throw uppers. I see neutral. Though this matchup in terms of killing is really weird because we might get to see up smash clashing with each other or the invincibility going through each other because Mario up smash interacting with itself is actually really weird.
Ned did have a Mario for a time. I think the last time I saw it was like Frosty Faustings, which was a tournament around here in January. He busted it out against Dyer. Dyer went up 2-0 on his Mario and Mario Diddy Kong matchup, and then Ned reversed 3-0'd with Cloud.
Ah.
So Ned had been working on the Mario as a Diddy answer when he thought that it was like a 6-4 matchup in Diddy's favor.
Okay, so
but for the Ditto, who knows?
I mean, the game keeps evolving. Like matchups that you think were good turn out to not be that good in the end. It all comes down to like how people play them sometimes, but the game is definitely changing overnight.
All right.
they're both smiling while playing. I don't know how serious they're taking this.
They're probably not, but you know what? And I was complimenting Big Mac's Mario when I wasn't trashing it. I was alternating. It was like the compliment sandwich for an entire set.
You know,
he's been good at getting grabs until that one where he just was just short and ate a forward smash to the face.
This game is the type of game where like you can do things that could be perceived to be like, I guess you could say dumb, but then they work. So it's like this game is a lot of mix-ups, both in terms of like a bad option could also be a mix-up and a good option could also be a terrible mix-up. So it's like this game can be like played almost any way. So it's hard to tell what's the right way to play this. And
okay, we're all living. I've done that so many times with Mario where I go for the drop zone fair and just don't make it back. So it's very calculated risk there, but we're all good.
Mario's forward is the type of spike that looks terrible. Like it doesn't look good, but then like the way that Mario like kind of like juggles you, it's always like a threat. I feel like that's what makes it better. It's not the actual move, it's just the constant threat.
And Mario has great aerial mobility, so he can just drift out so far when he goes for that drop zone forward air.
You can also like drift in, so like if they air dodge into you, you can also catch them too. So it's has a lot of versatility too, which I think is very nice. As you can tell, the red Mario is actually, well in this case Big Mac, is actually playing more grounded. That's because obviously he doesn't want to get up smash. So you know, stays grounded, shields.
Ooh, Rage. That down air does scale incredibly well with Rage. And oh, okay, looking to finish it off with style. And whoa! Ned was too scared.
I think it's almost cathartic, the fact that Big Mac is still winning. It's just cathartic at this point.
No joke.
Like he was losing the whole game. He's losing the whole game. Slowly brings it back, and then Ned SDs, and then Ned might go Cloud now.
No.
No, Zero Suit.
Go Bowser, dude. I want the Bowser. Okay.
Nah,
no more funny business.
Yeah, no. He's like, listen, money between third and second is a big difference.
Dude, you know, Big Mac's already beaten like the entire PR today with his janky Mario. So you know what? I believe.
Yeah, and he beat Tower above all.
And
that's a pretty difficult matchup for Mario. Mario Bayonetta.
Yeah, I feel like it's not too bad, but it's still kind of bad.
It's one of those matchups where like you can get camped, and then it's like Mario is not quick enough to catch him. I think this is the best matchup. This is the best stage and matchup combination that you can do against Mario in a lot of ways because the platforms make it so you can DI up. So like a low percent, right? You can DI up on the platform and then you stop Mario combos, and then the platforms allow it so like Cloud can like camp, can limit. Makes it a lot more one-dimensional, which is good for Cloud because Cloud wins straight up close.
Those 3 jabs are not going to find their mark here, and that's the start of something for Big Mac, who is only 5% off at the moment. With this grab, takes the lead. And these tech chases on the platforms right now, really clean coming out from Big Mac.
That was an optimal play. He covered all options. He noticed that Ned didn't have enough drift to lie on the platform, and then he used the Up smash is invincibility to cover his landing. It's very good.
Oh, but he's going to die for it. At least he can take out the limit as kind of like a small consolation prize. Ned didn't really have to give that up.
Oh, he got the weak hitbox. So Uppy has many different hitboxes. One of them is like extremely weak. That's the one he got. I think almost any other one could have actually killed him potentially. But then again, it's Battlefield, so killing vertically in Battlefield is also harder. Battlefield has like bigger blast zones than a lot of other stages.
Yeah, usually that sends kind of diagonally, unless you get the really weird hitbox like you were saying.
I mean, at this point, like, Ned has such a solid lead. Like, if he's able to come back to the level right now, he'll have limit pretty soon. About to get it.
He might have to burn it here just to make it back to the stage,
Yeah.
but he won't even get the chance. Not able to tech. It's pretty well documented there that Cloud can't tech at certain frames on his climb hazard, both with and without limit.
Yeah, so. I think that might have been a case potentially of him not being able to tech. I'm not sure. I think it's at the apex of the up B. I'm not sure if it actually applies to limit, but like it did
on limit, there's a smaller window.
It's a smaller, so it still is there. He jump air dodge to dodge the upper, but that was like a very interesting decision. But at the same time, if you jump air dodge, you have no time to punish it. So,
right.
Yeah, it was like a read, but like it didn't really give him anything.
Incredibly defensive play.
Yeah, it was like a read. It was a defensive read, which is strange. Most reads tend to be aggressive.
Right. Ned just takes his time, gets the back air, cleaning up game 2.
That didn't really seem like good DI though. Seemed to be slightly weak DI. I feel like he could have potentially maybe lived. Because you know when you get hit, you can slightly smash DI something slightly,
right.
And like that little bit can actually like help you survive.
Yeah, if you DI'd like perfect moment.
Yeah, right. But it's hard though, because sometimes you can like mess up and then you do it the opposite way, and then you get that like bad SDI and bad DI. So it's like a mess of all things.
So are we sticking with the Mario here? That's the question. It's worked so far. Okay. Nope, we're going to Falcon.
Falcon Cloud is a matchup. I mean, I play Falcon too. I played some of the top Cloud players. The matchup feels really, really bad. It's one of those matchups where like, I feel like, okay, fourth row reset.
He didn't even know what to do. I think he's like, that's Jack. All right.
It's, this matchup is like, okay, Falcon can do some nice combos, but a lot of the combos get stopped by Cloud doing falling upper out of them, like right now. And at the same time, Falcon can like do like up tilt spikes and downer spikes on the up B. But then Cloud can just straight up just invalidate his neutral by spacing him. Edge guards him, you know, up air. There's a lot of stuff that's really rough for Falcon.
Especially when you just choose not to raptor boost in time.
It seemed that he didn't notice he lost his jump. So maybe he was like, I probably have a jump and then I don't.
Yeah, he was being juggled for like a long 20 seconds or so. Pretty possible that the jump just kind of disappeared.
He has no jump right now.
Gonna break out though. Fortunate here for Big Mac. He's got a new lease on life for the most part until. And Big Mac's reaction tells it all.
He put down his controller on the table, approaches the table with his face, and just sobs uncontrollably.
Yeah, that's
actually just what it looked like.
That's the only reaction you can have when you just get destructed that hard. Oh my lord. Yeah, put the Falcon back in the pocket here, Mac.
Yeah, back against the wall right now. And it doesn't seem that he's going to go Sheik. So we'll see where this match actually goes to.
Big Mac hasn't had too much success in the Sheik versus Cloud anyway. Yeah.
All right, they're just trolling right now. This match went from being like ultimate troll to being serious to being actual troll.
Big Mac, okay, so Big Mac has dabbled in Ryu. This isn't just like I'm gonna go Ryu. Like he has spent some time learning the character, mostly because players like Dark Shed have given Big Mac a hard time at the Midwest Mayhem series.
So it's like a way for you to like pick up the character and learn them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that strat. I think it's good because you get to learn like how characters feel. Because sometimes you might fight something and then you like use it and then it doesn't actually feel as good. So you're like, oh, this is actually way worse than I thought. Sometimes things are better. So you get to like have a much better scope of a character. I think it's a great way to learn overall.
Also, funny enough, both these characters were released at the same time in the same patch during Smash and Splash 1 I believe, is when Ryu and Roy were both released.
Yeah, I was at a tournament in North Carolina when this happened. I remember when I played, these two characters came out, I thought that Roy was better.
Yeah, everyone thought Roy was going to be like the new hot stuff. Everyone's
Yeah,
like, let's
yeah,
pick up this character. He's so fast. He gets in, he can get stuff started with this jab.
Yeah, because Ryu didn't seem that good, but unless, and then people actually got the time to live out his combos and like actually check out his frame data, and then he's a lot better when you can like actually look at the information that he has. He's a very obscure good character, if that makes sense. Like Ryu on paper doesn't seem good, but then when you actually use him, fight against him, he's like, wow, he's actually really good. It's one of those cases.
Oh, and a lot of dropped stuff here from Big Mac's Ryu. Not really showing the Shoryukens where they need to be, and that Tatsu was
up throw. Yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, Ned is looking good, honestly.
Big Mac should have had the stock like 4 or 5 times though. in our non sequitur. Look at these up tilts. They're not. They're not happening.
Oh, he might be dead. He might be dead. Oh, never mind. He meant to spike. He meant to spike.
And Ned's of the opinion that Roy is better than people give him credit for.
I mean, I'm sure he's better. Like some people think he's low tier, which I think is just wrong. I think he's anywhere in the spectrum of like mid tier to like high tier. Like anywhere as high as, I don't think he's top tier though. But like I think he can be like a high tier. You know, he does have combos, kill setups and stuff.
All right, just waiting him out, getting that roll.
Up smash can potentially work to juggle Ryu too, because he can focus through it or attack through it. Kind of knocks him out.
Ned's looking for like these neutral air hit 1 setups, kind of like similar to Martha or Lucina setups.
Yeah, neutral air 1, forward smash, neutral air 4 tilt, neutral air up B.
All right, what do you got? Oh, Big Mac, I believed in you. I thought you were gonna do something fancy.
Is he?
Okay, we're living.
At this point, it's like, all right, this matchup is actually even right now. Because up till a B might potentially kill, like around the 65 range. So like, Big Mac does not actually be far behind in this match. It's actually just even.
Yeah, that's why we see Ned spacing super patiently here with these neutral airs.
Yeah, that's the right way. Jab backers can be a confirmed. Jab up B is the most popular one though. That might.
Yep. We're going to game 5. Look at Big Mac's.
Ned just leaves. Ned just leaves the venue.
Does he think the set's over?
Wait, give me one moment. Give me one moment.
No, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's just so upset because that Ryu, like, just dropped so many things. And yet still, here we are. Big Mac finds the game. And so, what are we going to have here? This is a... it looks like Zero's stepping out. I think he needs a potty break before the set because he is going to go play. Yeah, your phone's here. All right, so Zero needs his potty break before he plays Grands. Looks like we got Tyra in the mic. What's up, man?
Yo. I don't think I've ever been on the mic at Ignite, actually.
Really?
I don't think so. Maybe, you know, I don't think so. I've been on the mic in some random tournaments, but... All right, game 5.
What is your opinion of this really... Yeah, troll set. Troll set's the perfect word for it.
It's like, Big Mac seems like he knows what he's doing with Ryu, but he just doesn't know how to do it. Like he was doing trying to do the Nair Dare string, and like he knows like what percent it works and why to do it, but like it just wasn't coming up.
All right, so now Ned has switched over to a better Fire Emblem character.
Yeah.
Switched off of Roy.
Yeah, he used to play Roy a lot. He's trying to do the repeated jab thing, just to troll. But this time most Ryu's matchups end up, Ryu kind of just takes damage early percent, but it doesn't really matter, right? Like, until you get to like 120, 130, it's like most heavy characters in Smash 4. You don't really care about taking poke damage until you get like close to dying.
Yeah, as long as you don't actually lose the stock, the damage is pretty marginal.
It's pretty bad though, no jump. Yeah, Ned's patient. He should come back though. Okay.
Unless he can't tech. And Ned is just looking to kind of shut the door on this Ryu, and like you were saying, just the inputs are not there.
Yeah, it's not. Whoa, okay, yeah.
But he can press the up tilt button rapidly in succession.
Yeah,
when Ned's in the corner.
Ned's been having a lot of use out of Nair, both from Roy and Marth. The multi-hit, double-hit move spaces out Ryu wall. Ryu's moves have a lot of range, but not, they don't have, like, good, he still sticks his feet out, like, right? He has a lot of range, but it's still vulnerable. So Ryu kind of struggles against sword characters a little bit. And yeah, that's that jab thing. If you, like, hold down and, like, press the diagonal on your C-stick, you can actually repeatedly jab pretty easily. Marth, if he tipper jabs, can actually get it, like, a few times in a row.
That sour spot, sure you.
Your opponent will kind of try to DI away, and then you can just forward smash them, like kind of trick them into it.
You're seeing Ned just try to cover all these landings all over the place here. Not really giving Ryu any room to land. Falling up are not going to be enough.
Yeah, and Ned doing all these jabs, focus won't really help him much against it either, because jab, you can just do another jab.
Yeah, jab's pretty safe.
Yeah.
And one way to make sure you don't lose to like Super Max Rage Ryu is just to two-stock him.
That's true. Yeah. Big Mac could just run up and Shoryuken, right? Because he just Ned's not shielding like at all. But
yeah, but do you think he'd actually land the input?
That's true.
All right, Big Mac is shrugging. He knows the Ryu's sus. Yeah, it was a good run. I like the Mario though.
Yeah, the Mario.
He should be the new Dan.
I guess I can't say.